Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to join our journey and watch our family grow. For today's video, as you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a backpack video onto my work-life mom balance storytime video and sharing with you my tips and tricks on how I do what I do for my routine, in hopes that I can help a mom who's either getting ready to go back to work and being a part-time mom or thinking about doing so. So me personally, I am not a huge morning person whatsoever. I am definitely a night owl. So the night before I have to go to work, I always make sure to pack her diaper bag, and in her diaper bag we have some diapers, some wipes. I always make sure I throw in a little bit of her diaper rash cream as well. Then she's got her change of clothes for that day. And then I also pack some snacks for her, so some dry snacks that I'll just prep and put in her diaper bag. Normally some puffs or cookies or yogurt bites, stuff like that. Any dry snack for her I will put in her bag. We try to switch it up so we don't always get the same thing, but you know, little snacks like that. And then after I get her diaper bag ready, I will get her meals prepped. So her breakfast and her lunch for the next day. By the time I pick her up is usually around dinner time, so we just bring her home and have dinner with her here. So she just needs a breakfast and a lunch when she gets taken to my mom's house or my sister's house to be babysat when I go to work. Try to make sure she always has for breakfast a fruit, a protein, and a starch, and then for her lunch, kind of the same thing except it'll be a fruit or a veggie. Try to make it a veggie as best as I can, and then a protein and a starch as well. So I will prep her meals, I will cut up her breakfast and her fruits, put it in these cute little containers that we got from Walmart. I will do the same with her lunch as well. Usually what she gets for lunch is what we had for dinner the night before, unless we had just freshly gone grocery shopping. Then I'll make sure to get her some lunch specific foods. For breakfast, I'll just give her whatever fruit that I've gotten from the grocery store that week. She'll have her puffs that she can have with the breakfast too, and then my mom always cooks her an egg and sometimes gives her toast as well. After I've prepped her meals, for me to make my routine easier in the morning, I always prep our coffee the night before. We do have a timer that we can put on our coffee machine, but quite frankly, honestly, I don't really use it. I'll just wake up in the morning, come out here when I feed Rain, and then I'll press the start button, go take my shower, and by the time I get dressed and get ready and stuff and come out here to pack our bags, I can just pour my coffee and go. Another thing that I don't have to worry about doing in the morning, so it takes away that time, which is super helpful. I think the most important part and the most important tip of this video is scheduling is everything. So whether you're writing your stuff down on a calendar or writing your schedule down in a little agenda calendar book and having your agenda book, either way, I use both. But I find both of them super helpful. You can mark down the days that you work, the days that you know, your whole schedule in general is nice to have down, because then you can kind of coordinate everything else around it, and the days that you work and the days that you have off, baby time. And for babysitters, if you do daycare or go to multiple babysitters like I do, sometimes she goes to my mom's and sometimes she goes to my sister's, so it's nice to have all that written down so you don't forget, because sometimes you can get caught up in the moment and forget things. It's super easy, so having a good balanced schedule and having it physically written down so that you can look at it and see it is super helpful, because then you don't have to worry about it and it leaves way less room for error. So making sure you give yourself enough time in the morning, have that extra time just in case something does happen, obviously with kids or with a toddler. For me, you know, every morning's different. Sometimes she wakes up on her own, sometimes I have to wake her up and get her ready. So it's just easy if I leave myself a few minutes of extra time in the morning just in case she needs more tending to in the morning, if she is awake already, and if she's not and I have to wake her up, it's a little bit easier. So it's just much easier, and I don't don't feel rushed in the morning if I do give myself that extra time as well. So just give yourself an extra few minutes. It'll help in the long run, trust me. Once you get your routine down, the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it. You'll know what time you should leave the house by, have her dropped off by, so that you can get to work on time and stuff like that. With working part-time and being a mom, soon I'm going to be working full-time as well. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm still super excited because I feel like it's going to be fine. It's been going fine so far with Skylar and the routine that we have. So it's just a small adjustment to the routine. Once you start getting into it and find out your routine, find what works for you and your kids or your toddler, then everything just kind of comes together, and it's really nice. That way you can just piece it together and just go kind of day by day, which is exactly what I do. It wasn't a very long list, but nonetheless, those are my tips and tricks and kind of what I do to have a solidified routine in the morning and have a good work-life mom balance. I hope some of these tips and tricks helped you or help you in the future. Comment down below what are some of your tips and tricks if you're a working mom and have that balance as well. I want to hear more tips and tricks because I'm always open to learning more and having more, but these are the ones that work for me, so I thought I would share them with you guys. I hope this video helped one of you moms or future moms out there. That is the goal with these videos. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!